Mafia Magazine Radio.
Hey, what's up? This is Azia Star.
Hey, what's going on, the Azia Star? How you doing there, baby?
What's up, boo? How's everything?
Everything is going well, lovey. Hold on for a second. Let me set you up real quick, all right? For all my listeners out there, man, I get the opportunity to sit down, man, with one of the hottest internet radio hip-hop personality that's in the game today. And she goes by the name of Azia Star. And we're going to sit down with Azia for a little while, and she's going to let us know, man, how she do the things that she do. So, Azia, baby, how the game changing, man? How they making you feel these days?
Oh, man, I'm doing everything I could dream of, boo. I'm doing it up right now. I got a lot going on. I just came out on a reality show on Fuse TV for the G thing. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Yeah. How did that, don't just hold it now. Don't just try to breeze by that like that's some little thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, give us the whole 411, man, and how that all came about, you know what I'm saying? And why you was the perfect fit for that. You know what I mean?
Oh man, it was perfect actually. We shot it about 6 months ago.
Okay.
And we had the time of our lives. Actually, the rap artist, his name is G Fella.
Okay.
He just got his new reality show on Fuse TV called G Thing. And I don't know if a lot of people know of him, but he just did a song with Wyclef. He's really doing it big right now. And they gave him his own reality show based on him and his family and all his people, everybody that's around him. Okay. And he wanted us to interview him. You know, the show that I'm on, for those of you who may not know me, I'm on a show called Front Stage Radio. I'm the co-host. And along with Pretty Lou, who's the host, and our DJ Fort Knox over here in New York City.
Yeah.
And they wanted to shoot at our station in the Bronx, New York. Our station is Nightline Radio. We also are on TuneIn Radio. And they came and they shot for about 5 hours. And, we just interviewed him. We had a great time. And they decided to pick us for the first episode.
Wow, that was big. That was real big, man. Big ups to you and all that you did to make that go down. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So here's what I want to know. Tell us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a radio personality and all that. But what made you want to do that? I mean, along with the other things that you do, give us a little insight on what makes you tick or what made you want to say to yourself, I can do this, and not only can I do this, but I can do this really well.
Well, just to tell you the truth, since I was a young girl, I always had the passion to entertain. Mm-hmm. That's anything that has to do with entertaining my family, my friends, anybody, even the public, the neighborhood, any talent shows. I was always in a talent show. I was just always putting myself on stage, on TV, anything that could give me a platform. You know what I'm saying?
Right, no question.
And yeah, and I've done a lot of things. I just, I for those of you, who may not know me, I started out doing pageants and just dancing. I had a passion for dancing and singing and rapping. And, I started out as a professional dancer, and I got to travel the world for almost 5 years.
Wow.
I mean, I've been all over the globe,
wow.
Just dancing alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I got the opportunity to do music. I used to do a lot of background vocals, and I used to do, a lot of references for a lot of people in the game.
Right.
And then from there, I got the opportunity to audition for a hip-hop reggaeton group by the name of Mosa, M-O-S-A.
Right.
And they were looking for a female. And, they had 4 guys, and I auditioned, and they brought me in, and I was the only girl.
Mm-hmm.
And we were pretty much the Black Eyed Peas of reggaeton hip-hop back then. I used to travel with Fat Joe, Pitbull, Daddy Yankee, you name it. I was on the arena with them and just chilling with them backstage, and I got to see all of them blow up.
Right. Right.
And I was signed to Urban Box Office at that time, and I was also signed with label mates like Mims, back then, Sunshine. We had a bunch of people, we were label mates at that time.
Right.
So, at that time I was rapping and singing with 4 guys, and we got to also travel the world after that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I always had a passion to entertain, and, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a big recession in the music game, like in 2007.
No doubt.
So a lot of the labels that had signed artists and big artists, they were going under.
Right.
So unfortunately, at that time, my label went under.
Mm-hmm.
And, I had to, pretty much keep paying the bills, and I had to turn back to working a regular job at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard when you're on red carpets and you're going to awards and you're traveling the world and you're getting paid good money and then you got to work a regular job to pay the bills. You know? And I keep it real. I ain't trying to sugarcoat anything.
Right.
You know? I mean, it's a struggle to be in the game, and a lot of people don't know that you got to put a lot of hard work to get where you want to get in this world of entertainment.
Right.
You know?
Because a lot of times it just don't seem fair sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, 1 minute you're doing one thing and the next minute you got to do another. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we survivors in this, and, you know, and when it's true to your heart and it's in your blood, it ain't gonna be long, man, before I be back on top. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly, you gotta do what you gotta do, boo.
I already know that, baby. You know what I'm saying? So tell us, you know, I mean, you know, this is a little, hey, baby, this is a little awkward because I'm talking to a radio personality. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you know. I'm about to flip it on you and start interviewing you.
I know that. That's why I'm trying to be real careful about the questions that I ask. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that they don't come back and now I'm answering questions. You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
So tell me what brought you to the radio personality side of the game? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, some of us can talk and some of us can't. And just give me a little insight. You know what I'm saying? What actually made you say to yourself, man, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna start doing this and do this really well?
Well, what happened was, you know, after the recession, I had a regular job, and I started doing my solo career.
Right.
And while doing the solo career, I was doing a couple of interviews, online interviews, websites, and a lot of people were like, "Damn, you mad funny, like you crazy, you don't care. Like I like your attitude, I like your personality."
Right.
So people like that, I would just go as an artist and be their guest, would call me and say, "Can you come back as a co-host?"
Mm-hmm.
So I would, you know, come back, and I had love for people. You show me love, I show you love, you know? So I would go to the radio stations, and I would do a little, you know, co-hosting with them here and there. And then out of nowhere, I did a charity event. You know, for those who personally know me, I love to give back.
Right.
So I decided to go with a good friend of mine and do a charity event for Hurricane Sandy, you know, that hit last year.
Right.
And when I went, I met, you know, a friend of mine that I knew in the industry for a while. His name is Pretty Lou, and he was the host, and he's always been into radio and hosting, and he's really good at what he does.
Right.
And he said, "Hey, Asia, what's going on? Like, I haven't seen you in the music. Like, what's up?" I said, "No, I'm good." He said, "We're looking for a co-host. Can you come and, you know, try it out? Let's see if we work well together."
Right.
So I said, "Okay, let's do this." I went one day. He got a bunch of texts. Everybody said they loved us together. And then from there, I've been with them almost a year.
Good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I got a question for you. Because you've been around a while, because we've been around a while, we've seen it from the beginning to where it is now. I'm curious to what's your thoughts on where you think the state of the game is today?
As far as radio?
As far as radio. And the music that's being played on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, what I love about online radio is that, you know, we have the opportunity to bring in who we would like to bring in.
No doubt.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we hear somebody, we think somebody got a great talent, you know, somebody that might not be buzzing on the radio. We have the power to bring them and show our listeners their talent, you know, give them a chance.
Right.
So I like that side. But as far as like the music that's coming out right now, it's different from 10 years ago.
Yeah, no
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying? Like, you kind of have to go with the times. You know, the music is hot. I can bop to it, but the lyrics are different.
Right.
You know, back then the lyrics meant something to me back then, a little more than they do now.
Right.
Now everything is, you know, hip hop, don't stop, you go over here. You know, everything's a little different. You know, but
you ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it for you. The music is sometimes a whole lot whacker than when we was listening to. There's no you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna try to keep it real. You know, I mean, there's no substance to what a lot of these cats is talking about. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand why they, you know what I'm saying? They ain't filling their pockets up, or they ain't walking around with their mumps. You know what I'm saying? The reason is because that shit that you're talking is really whack, son, and you need to kind of stop. Here's what I do. I try to let them down real soft like, and I tell them, listen, man, you need to spend a little bit more time in the studio.
Yeah, like the lyrics, you know, it's a lot different.
Right.
You know, everybody misses the 90s music where they meant something, they wrote from their heart. You know what I'm saying? You felt it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So Azia, where you going? Where we going now? I'm saying, you know, what you doing now, man? Let us know, man. I know you got a lot of big things, you know what I'm saying, going down. Let us know what it is, man, and you know where we can check it out and how we can see you and hear you and all that.
Oh, of course. Well, right now, I got a couple of things going on. I can't talk about everything, but I do have, I'll come back and talk to you again on the new stuff.
No doubt.
But I got a lot of things going on. We actually, me as the co-host for Front Stage Radio, me and my radio family, we have a huge, photo shoot coming up this week. We have a huge website coming out. We're going to be doing big things. That's all I can say right now.
Right.
But we also have reality TV in the works.
Right.
That's all I can say. But I can't really say anything. But we also have that. And I also have my solo stuff that I do on my own as Azia Star.
Okay.
So I have a big meeting this week. I can't say who it is, but it has to do also with TV.
Yeah.
So I'm looking into getting it and bringing it to the TV right now for myself,
Yeah.
And I'm also getting back into the music.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have some music for you guys soon as well.
It sounds like you got a lot of projects going on, and listen there, we can't wait to see it and showcase it. And you know what I'm saying? Because we got your back over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, regardless to the fact that we both do what we do, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong in this world about supporting one another, you know what I'm saying? And keeping each other going forward, you heard?
That's right. That's how you got to do it, baby.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? For all my listeners out there, I got the opportunity, and you had the opportunity to hear it first on Mafia Live. I got Azia Star with me, baby, and you know what I'm saying? We just talking about a couple of about a couple of things, and like I just said, she just told you all she's going ready to do. So you make sure you stay locked in and tuned in, because we're gonna keep pushing Azia at you. You heard? So Azia, baby,
that's
listen.
Right.
I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you spending your time with us, and like I said, if it's anything that Mafia can do, don't hesitate to call, email, Google, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We right there with you.
Yeah.
You heard?
And for anybody who wants to check me out, I got a website that is currently getting worked on right now, but you could check me out on www.aziastar.com. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on my Instagram. It's the same thing, Azia Star. We also got frontstageradio.com coming out. It's going to be crazy. You're going to see all the gossip, all the interviews with all the celebrities. Check us out. I also have my show every Monday. If anybody wants to check us out, we on TuneIn Radio. You can get the app for free. We're also on www.nightlineradio.com. We're from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, and we're live. You can watch us, you can chat in, you can call us, whatever you like.
Real live stuff going on over there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Azia, once again, baby, I appreciate you coming out, you know what I'm saying? And listen, may you always be blessed in everything you do, man, and may you prosper in every aspect of your life, you know what I'm saying? And look here, like I said, I appreciate the love and you coming and spending the time with us, you heard?
Thank you. Thank you for having me, guys. Love you all. God bless.
No doubt, baby. Peace.